Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I want us to create a golf ball on the grass. So let's jump right in. First of all, I'll delete this. Shift A on the keyboard, get isosphere, and I want to increase the subdivisions to 4. Okay, push I on the keyboard so that I can see it close by, and I'll come here under the modifier properties. I want to add a subdivision surface, and that's okay, just say apply. Now let's go into edit mode. So we have all these faces, points. Make sure you're in point, so just select a point, and I'll push Shift G on the keyboard, then click amount to all connecting edges, and I'll push the right mouse button and say dissolve vertices. So it reduces all those middle points, but as you can see, it doesn't finish up all of them. So you can select another one and then do the same process, Shift G, then amount of all connecting vertices, then right click and dissolve vertices. So that looks okay. And next thing is I'll select one of these, push A on the keyboard to select all, and after this I will push X on the keyboard and I'll say limited dissolve. Just push I twice on the keyboard and notice what happens. You insert. So I think this is cool. So you just move your mouse around after pushing I twice, and then before this tab goes away, you see this tab that is on the corner, so you just let's increase the value so it goes in. As you can see, it goes deeper, it's going inwards. So I'll just push it in, and that looks good. So I'll go back into the object mode and I'll add another modifier. So let's add this, and let's increase the number here and there. All right, I think we are there. So that is a lot of polygons right there. So what I want to do right now is I'll just hide this. So I'll hide this and I'll create a new plane, say new plane, and then I'll move closer to this new plane and I'll come under this. This is the particle properties. So you know what, let's make this a bit bigger though. Let's just widen it a bit in proportion to the ball. Okay, let's make it even a little bit more bigger, like that. That's all right. So let's hide the ball again, isosphere right there, or you can name it if you want. Around here you can say golf ball if you want to get organized, like super organized. So the plane, we can call it grass plane. All right, so I'll just add just push the plus sign there, and then we want to change a couple of things here. So we change from emitter to hair. Woo, that is a lot of hair right there. All right, so now let's change a couple of things. So number, let's put this to something like 50,000. That is a lot. And okay, so let's tick this advanced here, and then we come to the physics tab. So the Brownian, let's put this to 0.3. We also need to change the hair length. So right here, let's change this to 0.5. say 3. All right, that looks good. That looks good. So before I go too far, I want to position the golf ball. I can't see it. It's lost in the grass. Okay, let's push 3 on the keyboard. Select the golf ball. Push G on the keyboard and just come this side. I don't know which side I want to use, but I can just put it anywhere. So just put it here. So just push your mouse button once you reach where you want to be, and then push 7 on the keyboard just to check where we are right now. Okay, let me move this side. I want to position my camera right here, so I'll put it in the straight line, and then let's get the rotation here, and let's pull it like this, and let's push 1 on the keyboard. So let's move it. Probably there's someone out there who's saying, why using those controls? They're super slow, but they're alright, you know, so that people can see what I'm doing at the same time. Alright, so at this point I can actually divide my screen so that I make this one my camera view. So I'll zoom into this, then I'll use this one here, so push 7, and then so to move G, let's just move it back. Okay, that's okay. That is all right there. So at this point is where I would advise you to save, or you can actually save. You should have saved in the beginning, in fact. So I'll call this one, I already have it here, golf ball in grass. Oh, it's actually on. Okay, this one is in grass, that one was on grass, so 001. I'll just save that. Okay, so time to texture this. So now you can switch, go to the shading tab. Time for the good stuff. All right, so we'll start with the grass. Just come here, select it and say new, and then this one we are not changing much, so I'm just coming here, put green, and then just darken it, just take it down. All right, that's okay. For the golf ball, just say new. So for this one, you can do all sorts of things with it, but for me, I got a concrete texture online, so I just got the color. I'll put a link of where I got this in the description. Just drag this, drop the, I'll get first the color and just put it there. As you can see, it's actually darker now. Let's see from the camera view. Okay, it's darker there. And I also got a couple of things, like I got the normal map and the roughness. Let's okay, let's get first the roughness. I do want the roughness a lot because it makes it shine. It's got that specular on it. And then I'll get the normal map. Okay, I think I should get the displacement instead. Okay, let's just bring in both. So let's move down. So I have the displacement here and the normal. So for a normal map to work, you need indeed a normal map. So just search for normal. That was Shift A on the keyboard. Then you can actually get to search for the normal map, and then color goes to the color, normal goes to the normal. Then before I do that, I want to bring in the bump. So bring in the bump and let's put it here. So the color of this one goes to the weight. Okay, let's save this. Then select all these here. Let's just move them back. All right, so let's move this one up. So this normal, I'll bring it to this one here, and this one, oops, I like doing this, bring the color to the strength of this one, then bring the normal of this one to this normal here. And it's deformed. Look at that. So just reduce this 0.1, just make it as low as possible. I just want it to have some kind of texture to it, but that was a bit too much though of that texture, but this looks okay. So once you're done with all that stuff, the other thing is you need to put, because I have a light here which I have put at a point light, so you can change this value here to 8000. And once you do that, you leave it, then you push Shift D and duplicate it, then bring it here, change the size to 1 meter, and also change the power of it to 2000. And lastly, another light, just bring it down here, so you push 3 on the keyboard so that you put them in a line like that. So this one is in front of the camera, so this one has 5000 watts, and don't change the rest here. And one more thing is we go into the world, and let me just push the dot on the keyboard. So here we have a color, this color, so you can search for HDRI images online. I have some HDRI images that I already downloaded. You can just go and search on Google, and there's HDRI Heaven. You can actually get a lot and they're free, so just yeah, explore. Okay, so here I'll just bring in the just type in texture, image texture, sorry, yeah. So I'll bring in this one here. Where is it? Oh my goodness, it snapped. Okay, so instead I'll plug in this one here so that this color thingy just remains there. And you need to change your render engine here to cycles. Let's open what's this here, let's open, so image texture, HDRI, and I like this one here, so I got one in 4K. Once you load it in, as you can see, you get your image like this, and here you can actually add in a couple of things in between. You can add in some, let's say, hue and saturation, just put it there, and maybe you can increase the saturation to like 1.1 so that you can have a little bit more blue here. That looks amazing. Then you can also put in the curves, RGB curves, just add that one there, and you can actually just make a curve however you want it. I don't know, I want the clouds to be a bit more white. And after all this, you can just do a final render, just go back to your what do you call this, the render properties, and then just put in your values. I don't know, I just love these values. The image comes out super clean, looking all gorgeous, amazing. So just give it a try, do whatever you can do and see what you get. But otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.